So guys, question for you. With the markers launchers we own today, and this is a serious video for you guys, on a law enforcement and security overlook on how first glance tensions are high with them and how they may perceive it. So imagine you having to make a phone call and you're protecting your property outside. Let's say you have no intention on using these, because I don't think any of us do unless we need to. Even if you just want to scare off some punks trying to knock over and vandalize your ornaments, for example, okay? A lot of examples. I'm not going to get into that. This video will never end. So when are we crossing the line? Now, I do not mean that in a bad way. I actually mean that in a good way and a bad way. Good way for us because they look real, right? To untrained eye, and even, to a trained eye. At first glance, if they don't see that CO2 tank, and especially if it's dark, or they can't see way down there, caliber 68, or they know it's a paintball gun, or T4E, or, well, really not much on this one, but, M17. When are we crossing a line where if we have to call law enforcement, if someone broke in our home and we're a felon, or defending our outside of our house or perimeter by using it to intimidate and make that person leave with no intention on using it, or even if we have to use it, when are we crossing the line where we're putting our life now in jeopardy? If police come and we have this either in our hands or even pointed at that person. You guys see what I mean? What I'm trying to explain here. These things look so realistic. And keep in mind, these tanks, as we all know, that's the last thing someone's going to see. They're looking at this part here. And on these two here, I mean, it's very noticeable now because light from the phone is on there. But if you're in a shadowy, dark area, anyone's going to believe it's real. So what I'm saying is, it's a good thing that we can have these, whether they look real, but at the same time, if you ever have to call 911, your wife or kids or anyone, and you have this, even if you can own a firearm, especially if you can own a firearm, make sure yourself, your wife, or your kids, if they're old enough, tell a dispatcher, for example, my dad is outside with a realistic paintball gun that looks real, it's less lethal, and for example, he's wearing a white hat, black shirt, and jeans. The other person is a person he's trying to defend his property against. Even if it's a firearm you guys have. Because that right there should by law be dispatched to every unit over the radio so they know, proceed with caution, that you are the one that had called or someone on your behalf called for you. So this way there's more intention, and the adrenaline going through them is a little bit less when they see you. Because I guarantee you, first thing, the protocol, you guys, is when You call dispatch or someone else calls on your behalf, okay? Once they run your address, a lot of people don't know this, okay? It will come up through NC database. It's going to come up automatically. They don't even have to ask. It's going to come up, okay, for example, John Doe owns a 45 caliber Glock, tan in color, black. He owns a black revolver, you know, blah, blah, blah. He owns a shotgun AR-15 style weapon. He owns 2 styles body armor. And, you know, they know it's legal, but point is, if you're a felon and you have to use one of these, none of this is going to come up because it's not a firearm. It's a paintball launcher for home defense, right? So the thing is this. They don't get that information because it doesn't exist in their computer because it is not a firearm. It is a paintball gun. Paintball gun. I'm making sure it's clear for YouTube. A paintball gun. So imagine you being the officer. You get that 911 call. Even if family says that he's got less lethal paintball gun. Right there. Gun is what they're going to concentrate on. Gun. Their adrenaline is going to be kicking more. Okay. And when they come and they see one of these pointed at that person, or even you holding it, and before they get there, they verify dispatch, you know, for example, they'll say 305 to dispatch will go dispatch at 305, go ahead. 305 dispatch, does that caller have any registered firearms on file or body armor? And they're going to say right to there, you know, dispatch at 305, that's a negative. He is a felon. He has no firearms listed, no clearance. No clearance as security, no clearance as TSA. If you guys want to get your firearm license back, I got a loophole for you. I'll get into a video. So when they come, they're going to think, oh shit, he's got, for example, this AR-15. They're not going to take no fucking chances, you guys. You're going to have every cop pulling out their ARs pointed at you, not the other guy. Or this one, a shotgun, because it may be dark or too far away in the daylight. They're going to think it's real. Or even that one, they're going to think probably an AR there. So just keep that in mind, guys, for your own safety. A lot of people call these things toys. I get a lot of comments saying, oh, that's a toy. Why do you have that tack light, that old light on there? Well, I got news for those kind of people. These used to be toys, but the way they're modified now with slightly higher power, you guys get what I'm saying by that. Slightly higher power. If you think it's a toy, find someone who has one of these and get shot in the leg with it and tell me that's a toy, because a toy is a paintball. A toy is a Nerf gun shooting foam darts. These are not toys. These are defense weapons powered by air, and they're nasty getting hit with, especially the closer you are. I guarantee you get shot in the face, the stomach, the legs, and if you're one of those guys saying these are a toy, I really think you're going to have a change of mind within 2-3 seconds when you feel that burning electricity going through that whole area. And 2-3 days later, when you have hematomas from the blunt force from that object, yeah. So for you guys who think these are toys, a squirt gun is a toy. A Nerf gun is a toy. A paintball gun, borderline toy, because those do damage too. These, I don't know what more to say, guys. All I'm saying is use caution for your own safety. Be smart, and let me know what you guys think. Love to hear all your comments. Like, share, subscribe. Especially this video, guys. Share it. Because there's a lot of guys that own these that don't really go deep into that. And nothing against them. You know, me having my security guard license, I learn a lot of things that other people probably know but never thought twice of even throwing out there on a video that I think everyone should know, because there's many reasons why. I'm not going to get into that because it'll be a 10-hour video. But let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching and subscribing. And if you guys need any pepper rounds, hit me up. I'm the man. I'll get them to you. If you're in a state you can't get them, I got ways.